Grazie Mitananda. So now it's the last update of the series 100k portfolio. And as you can see, goal reached and stocks are going up, and a lot happened in this last week. So beginning of August, I promised I would do an update, and I planned to purchase the Vanguard ETF. As you can see, I have 2 orders still pending of those because I placed the order at 98 euros and then was waiting and nothing happened. And then I was waiting for the rest of the money to arrive, and then it arrived, and then I placed the order, and it just went up and up and up and up and up, and I didn't buy in. But meanwhile, I bought some other stuff like Ellis. I doubled the position as I mentioned. Baka Frost also, now I doubled the position I had, and the whole situation looks like this right now. If you see, Hexagon is the worst performing stock I have. Now it's 750 francs on that, and then Richemont, ASML, ST, Anheuser-Busch. I purchased AQT. It's a private equity company from Sweden, so a little bit of building up on that. Johnson & Johnson, still the same, didn't add. Svenska Cellulosa, just what I added in the last months. You already know it if you've seen the last videos. Brooksfield, I mentioned that in my last video. It's also private equity. And Hyatt, it went up, it went down. It's still at around $75. So I didn't build up much on that, although I would love to. Probably something I'm gonna be doing next. Also JP Morgan, I plan to add some to it. If it would have gone to 149, it went 149.20, didn't buy, and then now it's up. So stay the way it was. I added Coca-Cola, I think I mentioned also last time. Baka Frost, now with 5,500 position. You can see now I had 20% or 30% performance, and now it reduced to 10 because I have a much higher purchase price. I bought very high at 775, so it reduced my average price, or increased my average price and reduced my performance. But it is like it is. I bought at high prices because I had so much money in the Conto that I would start to pay negative interest. The Giro only covers 3,000 francs in the money market or in your bank account. They compensate the negative interest. Everything else above that, you pay negative interest rates, meaning it costs me money to keep the money there. So I had to position myself by buying AQT and other non-euros, non-dollar stocks. The deal now is, since this month, the Giro is no longer going to support the krona, Swedish krona, Danish krona, and Norwegian krona money market fund, meaning those negative positions I had to liquidate, and liquidate that with automatic FX to the Swiss franc saldo I had in my account. So I just use the Swiss francs to clean up the krona position. I also reduced the leverage. As you can see, the only leverage we have now is a negative position in US dollars, and then the euro is still gone. As you can see, Vanguard ETF all world is by 102.44, very high. I think it's the highest that it's ever been, and I positioned those very large orders there for 101 and 99.9. Let's see, if the market goes down a little bit, then it will go in, and I will take advantage of my August free trade by the Giro, and in the other one I'll pay for it. But This is the position I have now. Today I doubled the position at Ellis, also to consume some of the Swiss francs that was in the bank account without FX, no leverage, although it was in euro. Also built up in some gold position because gold went down like crazy today. And as you can see, I have a performance of 10K. So 10K, woo! Now let's see how this will go until end of the year. Because we throw a lot of money now, then August, September will be probably like low profile. But the next video I will prepare, it is the 250K. I mentioned next time, this is our next milestone for our portfolio, 250,000 Swiss francs in netto portfolio. And of course, I will rebuild now this leverage to have 150K, but with leverage. I think that's the position you can see here, 156, 757 with 50K in leverage, which are those two trades that I want to get done. I may not change that anymore and let it be and hope that it will hit those levels. It's not that far from the actual position of today, so it's realistic that the market corrects a little bit to those levels. So happy, woo! Thank you very much for following this series, and looking forward to see you in the continuation of the 250K portfolio. Goal is to reach that by middle of next year somewhere. Maybe it's too optimistic, but let's see what happens. Take care and see you in the next video.